Have you been searching for love, but find that it keeps slipping through your fingers? It might surprise you to know that the key to attracting love has been within you all along. But you've likely been overlooking one simple but powerful element. You're missing something that can shift everything in your favor. Today, I'm going to reveal how 2 words can transform not only your love life, but your entire reality, using the principles of the law of assumption, as taught by Neville Goddard. These 2 words hold the power to bring love into your life faster than you ever thought possible. Stay with me, because once you understand this, attracting love will no longer feel like a struggle. It will become effortless. Many people go through life yearning for love, believing that if they search hard enough, love will come. But here's a truth that might surprise you. Love isn't something you chase. It's something you attract by aligning your inner world with your desires. You see, the outside world is simply a reflection of what's happening within you. If you feel that love is missing from your life, it's not because love isn't out there waiting for you. It's because you haven't yet aligned yourself with the feeling of being loved. Neville Goddard's teachings revolve around this concept, the law of assumption, which states that whatever you assume to be true will eventually harden into fact. This means that in order to manifest love, you must first believe that love is already yours. But here's where most people go wrong. They don't fully claim what they want. They hope, they wish, but they don't declare it with the confidence and certainty needed to bring it into being. That's where the power of 2 simple words comes in: I want. These words are more than just an expression of desire. When used correctly, they are a direct command to the universe, signaling that you are ready to receive what you desire. But saying, I want, is only the beginning. You must follow it up with the feeling that what you want is already yours. In this video, I'll show you how to use these 2 words in a way that aligns with Neville Goddard's powerful teachings, so you can begin attracting love into your life immediately. Stay with me, because as we dive deeper, you'll learn how to shift from wishing for love to assuming the feeling of already being loved, and this shift will change everything. Let's start with something foundational: the power of words. Words are not just sounds, they are creative forces. As Neville Goddard teaches, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The words you speak, the thoughts you hold, and the beliefs you entertain are the very tools by which you create your reality. When you say, I want, you're not merely expressing a desire. You are giving that desire shape and form. It's more than just a request. It's a declaration to the universe, a command that brings your desire into being. But there's a catch. The words themselves are only as powerful as the belief behind them. You cannot simply say, I want love, and hope for the best. You must feel that the love you seek is already yours. Without this feeling, your words lose their creative force. Think of the words, I want, as a key. But a key only works when it's turned in the right direction. When you say, I want love, you must speak it as if love is already in your life. Feel it in your heart. Imagine the warmth, the joy, the connection that comes with being deeply loved. In that moment, you're not asking for love to come. You're inviting it into your experience, as if it's already present. Neville Goddard's law of assumption teaches that what you assume to be true becomes your reality. So, when you say, I want, you are not just making a statement about something you desire in the future. You are making a declaration about the present. You are assuming that what you want is already on its way to you, or better yet, that it's already here. The key to making this work is in your feeling. When you say, I want love, you must follow it with the inner feeling that this love is already yours. Picture yourself in a loving relationship. Feel what it would be like to share your life with someone who cherishes you. Hold that feeling and assume that it is your reality now. This is where the magic happens. Neville himself used this exact method to manifest his wife. He didn't go out searching, hoping to meet her by chance. Instead, every night before bed, he imagined that she was already with him. He assumed the feeling of being in a loving relationship, even before it had manifested physically. And within 1 week, that assumption became his reality. So, how do you do this? The next time you say, "I want love," don't just say it and move on. Spend time feeling what it's like to be loved. Carry that feeling with you throughout your day. This simple shift from wanting to assuming can change everything. Now, let's talk about why so many people struggle with manifesting love. The biggest problem is that they don't persist in their assumption. They say, "I want love," once or twice, and when nothing changes immediately, they fall back into doubt. They start to focus on the lack of love in their life, and as a result, they continue to manifest more of that lack. This is the trap that most fall into. They speak the words, "I want love," but their internal state contradicts their words. They may speak of love, but deep down, they are still focusing on the absence of it. This is where Neville's teachings become so crucial. He teaches that you must persist in your assumption, even when the outer world shows no sign of change. You must continue to feel as though your desire is already fulfilled, even if your circumstances suggest otherwise. Imagine planting a seed in the ground. You wouldn't expect a flower to bloom overnight, would you? No, you trust that with time, that seed will grow into the flower you desire. It's the same with your words and your assumptions. Once you declare, "I want love," you've planted the seed. Now, your job is to nurture that seed with persistence and faith, knowing that in time, it will blossom into reality. One of Neville's most profound teachings is the idea of living from the end. This means that once you have declared what you want, you must live as though your desire is already fulfilled. You must carry the feeling of your wish fulfilled with you, not just when you think about it, but throughout your entire day. When Neville wanted to manifest his wife, he didn't just hope for it. He went to bed each night imagining that she was already his. He didn't wait for her to appear before he felt the joy of being in a relationship. No, he lived from the end, assuming that his desire had already been fulfilled. And because he persisted in that feeling, it became his reality. So, how can you apply this? Start by getting clear on what you want, in this case, love. Then ask yourself, what would it feel like to already have that love? What would your life look like if your desire for love was already fulfilled? Visualize it, feel it, and most importantly, live from that feeling every day. When you say, "I want love," you are not begging or hoping. You are commanding the universe to bring you what is already yours. By living from the end, you shift from a state of wanting to a state of being, and that is where manifestation truly begins. As you practice this method, you'll start to see subtle shifts in your reality. But there's one final piece to this puzzle that many overlook, and it's the key to making everything come together. I'll reveal that next. So now you understand the power of words and the importance of assumption. But there's one last piece to this puzzle that you must grasp to bring everything together: persistence. Many people fail to manifest love or any other desire because they give up too soon. They assume that if they don't see immediate results, the technique isn't working. But this couldn't be further from the truth. Think of it like this. Imagine you are planting a seed. You don't dig up the seed every day to check if it's growing, do you? No. You trust the process. You water the seed. give it sunlight, and patiently wait for it to sprout. The same principle applies when you declare, "I want love." You've planted the seed with your words, and now you must trust that it's growing, even if you can't see it yet. Neville Goddard often spoke of the importance of persistence in assumption. He said, "When you assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you must remain faithful to that assumption, even in the face of contrary evidence." This means that, even when the outer world shows no signs of change, you must continue to live from the end. You must persist in the feeling that love is already yours. This is where most people fall short. They waver in their belief. They let doubt creep in, and in doing so, they undo all the work they've done. But I tell you, the universe is always working to bring you what you desire. The moment you say, "I want love," the wheels are set in motion. But your job is to remain aligned with that desire by continuing to assume that it's already yours. This persistence is not passive. It's an active state of being. It means living in the knowing that your desire is on its way, even if it hasn't shown up yet. And when you can do that, when you can persist in your assumption with unwavering faith, you will see the results unfold in your life. So, I leave you with this. Stay faithful to your assumption. Say, "I want love," but don't just say it once and forget about it. Live from the feeling of being loved every day, and trust that the universe will bring that love into your life in the most perfect way. Today we've explored the power of two simple words, "I want," and how they can completely transform your ability to attract love into your life. But more than just words, we've uncovered the deeper truth. It's not enough to speak your desires. You must assume them as already fulfilled. Neville Goddard's teachings remind us that the outer world is a reflection of our inner assumptions. When you say, "I want love," you are planting the seed for that love to manifest. But you must water that seed with persistence, living each day from the end, as if the love you desire is already in your life. Remember, the key to manifestation is not in chasing what you want, but in being what you want. By aligning your inner world with the feeling of already being loved, you invite love into your reality. And just like Neville manifested his wife in 1 week, you too can experience the power of assumption in your own life. So I ask you, what will you assume today? Will you assume that love is difficult to find, or will you assume that it's already yours? The choice is yours, and the power to create your reality is within you. What are you manifesting today? I encourage you to share your journey in the comments below. By voicing your desires, you're already taking the first step in bringing them into reality. And if you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more teachings on the law of assumption and manifestation. If you're ready to go even deeper into Neville Goddard's methods, check out my next video, where I share how to supercharge your manifestations using the power of visualization before sleep. Remember, you hold the key to creating the life you desire. So, what will you assume today?